right ahead.
Hey, what's going on, old man? Long
How you
time,
feeling,
bro.
man? Long time no
All
hear.
right.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything wrong. Please stop apologizing. These Negroes looking for validation.
She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to be used for to actually do something further. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sin.
Well, I'm here, right? I'm going to say this straight up. This is two people who said Big J wants to play victim. Big J wants to play victim. Well, let me help you out. Big J is nobody's victim. Do you understand? However, what you are is a victim. You are a victim of your own situation. You are a victim of life. Or should I say, how you handle life, you are the victim of. I don't have time, and nobody else have time to listen to your trauma bonding. You see, don't think I'm just talking about MGTOW. I'm talking about the pink pill. I'm talking about the red pill. I'm talking about the Manosphere. I'm talking about Black women empowerment. I'm talking about divestors. I'm talking about SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man. I'm talking about, the, the passport bros and so forth. So what I say spreads across the board. So if you are offended by what I say, oh, don't sit there and say Big J is lying. No, Big J is telling you the truth about you, each and every one of you. So how can I be a victim? A victim of what? But I know that you are a victim. The problem is Chad, Brad, and Tyrone are not your victims. Now, I'm not a Chad or a Brad, and I'm not a Tyrone. I'm a nobody in the grand scheme of things. But the thing is, Chad, Brad, and Tyrone have access that you are denied. You denied the access that Chad, Brad, and Tyrone have. But the problem is with you and those who think like you. Do you understand? Those who think like you refuse to man up, woman up, grow up, and seek a psychologist, some mental health before for pushing your misery on social media. You see, it's nobody's fault except for you. Whatever what Becky want or what Keisha desired, what Maria wanted, or what Ling Ling flaunt over, you got nothing to do with that. But yet you're mad because they don't, because these 4 women that I mentioned don't see anything in you. Why? Part of the reason why they don't see anything to you is not just because of looks. They look at you as a sad, empty soul of a man, or in some case of a woman. They see you as a sad case of a human being who refuse to sit there and get out of their childish mentality, their childish, adolescent, juvenile mindset. Brad, Chad, and Tyrone are meant to get the best because genetics decides the outcome. You should just chalk it up to the game. See, the problem is with a lot of y'all are a bunch of incels and a bunch of, and you women, film sales. See, the problem with you incels and film sales as well, but you know, for 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 uh for brevity, I'm gonna use incels in, when I said film sales, I mean incels, I also talking about uh film sales too. Okay, so if I just say the word incel, don't think I'm leaving the film sales out of it. No, I'm not. And just because I said the black manosphere does not mean I'm leaving out the black women empowerment movement, because the black women empowerment movement is just a black female equivalent of the black manosphere. So if I said something about the black manosphere, understand, not only I'm talking about the black manosphere, I'm talking about the BWE as well. So I hope we got this, so nobody won't sit there and say, like, make that brothers. Big J doing one side arguments. Big J doing one side correction. Shut up. Let's get right back to the point. Okay? Let's get right back to the point. Y'all do not need, do not desire. No, scratch that. You don't deserve what Chad, Brad, and Tyrone have. Okay? You don't deserve what Becky, Keisha, Maria, and Ling Ling desired or look up to. You don't deserve it. And why should you? Half of y'all have a suck ass attitude about life. It's nobody's fault why you are in the way, in the predicament, in the situation you are. It's nobody's fault where you are at. Do you understand? Sitting there screaming at a pond with ducks in it while you tossing your breadcrumbs for ducks on the side of a lake does not legitimize you to get what you think you ought to deserve, because you don't. All you do is, a lot of y'all do is sit on y'all's asses and y'all try to shame, blame, and explain about something you can't even control. Don't get mad at anybody else except for yourself. You help put yourself in this predicament that you are in. For those who are divorced, Don't tell me your side of the story when we don't know what her side of the story is, and vice versa. Don't tell me what you got falsely accused of SA when you go around here and blame every woman for what this one particular woman might have done to you. Not every woman is an enemy, nor they should be considered the enemy. But the problem is with you, I'm talking to this one direct one nigga right here. You are scared of women. All you want to do is hang around men because that's the only type of individual, that's the only types where you can feel warmth. And let me say this too. The only men that you want to feel warmth and supported by are just like you. See, you want to talk one-sided arguments and one-sided correction. What is one-sided is you don't want to accept responsibility about the things that you done yourself. All you gender warring fools online, male and female. And I'm going to have to keep on saying male and female because some of y'all can't comprehend. Some people think, oh, Big J is only talking about me. The only reason why you think Big J is talking about you because I drew a rock that was meant for somebody else and you took that hit. That rock, that brick, that Big J drew out that window, that brick was meant for somebody else, and your black ass went ahead and caught that brick. And you're online with your little small little group of losers is having a conniption fit. Do you understand? See, here's the thing. Life is hard. And it is. Life is very, 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 very hard. But it gets harder when you don't get your mind right. It's harder. Life is harder if you don't articulate yourself. Life is a beast on beast mode, dog piling your ass if you do not have the capability to comprehend. Yes, life is hard. But if you're stupid, it makes it a lot worse. Too many of y'all believe this is therapy. And that's the issue. Too many of y'all think this YouTube is therapy for your pain. And all y'all do is make other people miserable. No, scratch that. Y'all don't make other people. Y'all are put out the message that everybody should be as miserable and disgusted as you are. Male and female. The BWE net, the BWE, the Black Manosphere. Black men, black women ain't this, that, and the third. But when y'all hang around each other, y'all stab each other in the back. I'm talking about, yes, the black men among themselves will stab each other in the back, and the black women who are within the side of the BWE, Black Women Empowerment, will stab each other in the back, dox each other, talk about each other's kids, each other's children, denigrate their husbands and spouses. Y'all do that all the time for the past 10, 15 years. This ain't no one-sided correction, no one-sided argument. No, nigga, your problem is you feel personal because what I said was meant for somebody else and you took it. Now you can sit there and talk about Big J is lying. If you say Big J is lying, therefore, where is the links of what I said that is a lie? None of you Negroes can prove what I'm lying about, because especially when I do make a point, a video, a live stream, I put the links in the description box of the things that I am referring to that can back up every claim I make. Now, if there is no links in this live stream, because I don't want you to get any views off of me. Because what your goal is to this one particular individual, your goal is to elevate yourself. When in reality, my goal wasn't even about you. My conversations was not even about you, because you really don't matter in the grand scheme of things. And you're trying to force people to accept your misery. And you take pride in being unpopular, as if though that's supposed to be a flex. It is no flex for anyone, a man or woman. It's not a flex for man. I want to be the most hated person on YouTube. That's not a flex. See, that tells me, I'm not saying you should be liked. I said, you should seek validation. I believe a man or a woman should stand on their own 2 feet. Do you understand? But to sit there and not stand on principles because you're mad that some woman or some man done something to you in 1990 and 1980 something, or early or 2005, or fill in the blank of a year, to justify your issues with the opposite sex, with the opposite gender. You're childish. You got arrested development. Do you understand? You see, you know whose problem is? Let me tell you whose problem is. That person in the mirror. See, I can talk about myself. Now, when Queen Sun Kiss was over here, I told people what my problem was. And I was talking about myself. Yes, I'm talking about my life of regrets. I talk about my fear of success. And Queen Sun Kiss, to her credit, and it might be true, but I doubt it, but she came to the conclusion that, well, Big J, I think your problem, Big J, is that you self-sabotage yourself. Now, I can sit there and half-ass agree with that. See, but that's the thing. I can talk about myself. You nigga can't. You see, I'm talking about this one nigga. You nigga, you can't check yourself. Because what happened to you isn't any woman's fault. What happened to you is not Mary, it's not Heather's fault. What happened to you, nigga, is not Angela, it's not Lisa, it's not Kim's fault. It's not Keisha. It's not Tamara or any other woman's fault. No, nigga, the problem with you is the person in the mirror that you need to check on. Why are you trying to seek a validation in your comment section? And that goes for some of you women on here too. I want you to understand, just because I make an example out of you, nigga, there is a female equivalent of you. You don't deserve happiness. Why? Because you try to make other people miserable as you are. The youth of the world does not need the red pill or the pink pill anymore. The pink pill and the red pill had done a lot of damage in the world because you refuse to get out of your arrested development, because you refuse to grow the fuck up, because you refuse to sit there and say, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I gotta put away my boyish and girlish things away. You niggas refuse to do that. You refuse to do that. So the only way for you to seek a validation is get online and try to make things about you with the we and the us. See, let's talk about that we versus us shit. We and us. See, there's a reason why you use that term we and us a lot. The reason why you use we and us is simple. Because a real man, a real woman would have said I and me. A real woman would say I and me. A real man would have used I and me instead of we and us. The reason why you use we and us every time you open up your mouth is because you don't want to accept responsibility about your actions. Do you understand? You are your own downfall. And you allow whoever done you wrong in the past to fuck your ass over. Do you understand? You ain't no better than Obsidian. Yes, Obsidian. Hold on. Let me address this one nigga now. Yes, Obsidian cut you out of the loop. And there's a reason why you don't go hard at Obsidian. You don't go hard on Old Man. You know why? Because Old Man and you are similar. He's mad about a prom date in the 1980s. You, on the other hand, you're mad at some woman who might have done, I said the word might, because I don't believe you. Some woman who might done you dirty. Done some dirt on you. That's why you scared to confront people by yourself. You need a group of individuals to help your black ass out. You need somebody else to speak for you. Because nigga, you're not that bright. You always want to talk about who's intellectual. No, you're anti-intellectual. Number two, nigga, you don't know how to comprehend what people are saying, and you read and talk like you read from a 5th grade level, and you really can't even have the ability to be articulate in your message, because nigga, you keep on saying about feelings, but nigga, where are your facts? If a person is supposed to be logical, emotion should not be entering into the conversation. If you are into your feelings, why are you trying to address a fact? And if you do have the facts, present the facts in its current in its unadulterated form. But the problem is you are not all wrapped up too tight. I tell Reese the other night, Reese, you're not all wrapped up too tight either. Because she's a film cell. She does the same thing. She all time when Reese get on the panel, it's always black men this, black men this. We can talk about motors. We can talk about fishing. We can talk about which type of fabric we like. Do we like silk, or do we like linen? Do we like cotton, or do we like wool? No, she comes up in the picture talking about black men ain't shit. But you do that same thing too, nigga. We can talk about international policy. Here's you talking about um, 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 SYSBM. We can talk about bicycles. Here's you, my MGTOW brothers. We can sit there and talk about, going to Europe. We're passport bros. Y'all have a problem. I'm not the problem. You are. That person who's in the mirror, whether you're male or female, you are the problem. And you can sit there and clip it. You can sit there and take a screenshot of 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 me speaking. Go to your channel and complain, and make a 5-minute, 10-minute rant about nothing. Because nobody's listening to it anyway. It's just that you try to seek a validation from other losers, as if, nigga, you know what the hell you talking about. A lot of y'all, men and women in this space, are over the age of 35, over the age of 45, and beyond. And the only damn thing you Negroes talk about is what the bitch and what that nigga ain't doing. Why ain't you doing things for yourself? Why you over here trying to make everybody as miserable as you? Some of y'all out over here about to see. I'm going to predict the future for many of you. Do you understand? I'm going to predict the future for a lot of you BWE women, a lot of you black manager types, you SYSBM, divestors, MGTOW, so forth. I'm gonna tell you the truth about y'all. Y'all gonna end up dead alone. See, that's what's going to happen to y'all. Somebody gonna sit there and say, "Hey man, I wonder what. Hey man, what happened to Bob? What happened to Sally?" I mean, one time, this happened about 4 or 5 years ago. No, scratch that. It wasn't 5 years ago. Obama was still president during his time. This around 2015. We went to a family reunion, and we noticed homeboy wasn't there. I want to know what happened. Man, what happened to Kendrick? I don't know, man. I talked to him the other day, man. Why is he ain't showing up? Well, they called a wellness check. They done a wellness check on this man. The police entered the house, and they found him on the floor, being dissolved. Notice it was summertime. And when he opened the door, you can smell that stitch for almost a block. That's how some of y'all are going to end up. Alone. Decaying on the floor. Because you refuse to grow the fuck up. Because y'all won't stop your trauma bonding online. Because you won't touch some damn grass. That's y'all. Y'all want to SBE till the end. Y'all want to shame, blame, and explain. And yes, and for you women, y'all like to nag till the end. But the women, there's going to be a small caveat with the women, though. Because the women going to have a little bit of a support system. Because women are more social than men are. But having said that, the end is still going to be almost the same. Y'all, there ain't gonna be nobody with you that help you out in your time of need. There ain't gonna be nobody to sit there and say, "Hey man, let's check on Fred. Let's check on and I'm glad I mentioned that word Fred. Because one of you niggas named Fred, isn't he? You know what? Let's keep it moving. Y'all suck down and overdose on that red pill. Y'all overdose on that red pill, and for all these years, red pill is supposed to be a temporary measure to get beyond a certain issue. Red pill does not mean you should have it until the end of your life. Red pill is supposed to address a problem in life, not to define your own life. See, the problem is y'all claim to say that men are logical. I'm talking about the men now. Now, though, forget about the women now. Let me talk about strict to the men now on this. Y'all claim that y'all are logic. Y'all claim that men are logical, women are emotional. Y'all go ahead and proclaim that facts, fuck your feelings. Let's deal with facts. Or said, feelings over facts. Y'all say all that, right? How can you say that, but at the same time, you're anti-intellectual? Can you please explain that for me? How can you say facts over feelings? Men are logical, women are emotional, but then at the same time, you are anti-intellectual. Notice I say you are intellectual. That does not mean to say Big J is intellectual, because I, Big J, never claimed to be intellectual. However, I'll say this: everybody is more intellectual than you. That's like saying you are a -1. Just because you are -1 and we add 2 to it does not mean you are, but you're still lower than the number 10. If 10 is the top number of what is an intellectual is, and if Big J is number 2 and you are a -1, well, if we add 2 plus -1, what the number is? You see what I'm saying? You're still under me and under everybody else in the grand scheme of things. If we're gonna use this, this argument, if you will. Right, George. These red pill guys are so far from intellectual. You got guys pulling guns on camera, guys threatening to find someone to fight, and don't get me started with the MAGA cult members. George, you got somebody trying to, oh, Big J is talking about me when I'm talking about somebody else. See that brick I drew out? He wanted to claim the brick that was meant for somebody else. Now I'm at my window. I got a brick. I'm drawing my brick at somebody. I'm making a beeline of which dog I'm trying to hit. He want to hit. He want to claim that brick. He want to block that brick. Who my intended target of that brick? He want to catch that brick, and he caught that brick. And now what he's doing is, oh, Big J's talking about me. Big J's looking for beef with me. Big J's making one-sided arguments and one-sided corrections. Shut the fuck up. You and a nigga who want to play victim. You can't call anybody out. Let me tell you why you can't call anybody out. You can't call anybody out when they don't acknowledge you. That's like me sitting here on YouTube talking about Donald Trump. Now, I dislike Donald Trump. I think Trump is one of the most disastrous elements in modern day society. Now, just because this small YouTube channel, I'm saying it, does that mean I'm here to call out Trump? How a small YouTube channel supposed to call somebody else out? Oh, this Big J called out Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't know who I am. So how can you get on a video and say, I'm calling you out when nobody acknowledges you? The only person who can call out Donald Trump is Don Lemon or somebody in the media. I can't call out Donald Trump. I'm a nobody. I got 2,000 subs on this channel alone. So how can somebody can call somebody else out when they don't know who you are? When you don't have no power yourself. But 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 a cauldron of of troll accounts that you yourself created. Troll account of a cartoon character that you yourself is trying to use as a troll account to talk to me with. You try to use this troll account of of a cartoon character like Bugs Bunny, using Bugs Bunny cartoon troll, trying to talk to me as that troll. At the same time, you act like you and that troll are two different people when it's really you. Why? Because that troll account makes statements similar to how you make statements. That's like saying Clark Kent saying, that's like Clark Kent and Superman talking to Lex, and then Clark says something that sounds similar to what Superman's saying. You gave up who you are. That's why your troll account was blocked. Because you are that troll account. While that troll account pretend, I'm not so and so, I'm not so and so. No, you are that person. Because that troll account is just as miserable as you are. You are a miserable human being. And I'm just, and now let me get right back to everybody else now. Because this message is going to go to everybody else in this point. All of y'all are miserable. Yes, all of you are miserable. If it wasn't for YouTube, some of y'all would be in jail or worse, possibly in hell. Y'all would be in jail by now. Because nobody taught you to grow up. You know what, better yet, let me be fair. Let me rear that back and cast that fishing rod back in. No. You ignore people telling you to leave it alone. You ignore the fact that it's time to grow up. You ignore that what you're saying and what you're doing don't make absolute sense to anybody. Because you're mad at some woman. You're mad at women. You're mad at some man. You're mad at men. You mad at, and let me say something to you about some of you MGTOW incels. Y'all are mad that Chad, Brad, and Tyrone has access that you don't have. You see, I could be mad about at Chad, Brad, and Tyrone. I could be mad. But you know what the problem is? I'm not entitled to what Brad, Chad, and Tyrone have access to. I'm not entitled. And the problem is, you Negroes are so fucking ass childish, and y'all refuse to grow the fuck up. Y'all refuse to grow the fuck up. I'll say it again for you. You refuse to fucking grow up and understand that not everything is meant for you. You're not entitled to a woman. You're not, and you're not entitled to a dime piece. You're not. You're not entitled to shit. See, the reason why, though, a lot of y'all where you are, because the thing is, though, you're jealous of what Brad, Chad, and Tyrone have, and you're mad at Keisha, Becky, Ling Ling, and Maria. That's who you're mad at. That's who you're jealous of. Some of y'all need to get you some SOAP and hot water. That might help some of you niggas out. Some of y'all might need is a attitude adjustment. See, since, you know what? Let me repeat that again, since some of y'all can't comprehend right. You might need attitude adjustment. That's what some of you need. Some of you Negroes are, instead of coming online talking about my MGTOW brothers. It's like BM. I'm incel. That's been y'all's problem. You refuse to take responsibility for your own goddamn life. You refuse to take responsibility for the shit that comes out your damn mouth. And because y'all refuse to take responsibility, y'all are now a social disease. The red pill is a social disease. Anything that falls under the red pill, everything that falls under the umbrella term called the Manosphere, you are a social disease. I don't care if it's black Manosphere, white Manosphere, or those crazy guys who I do respect, the Asian Manosphere. Now, I do have respect for the Asian Manosphere. I do respect the Asian Manosphere, though. I have respect for them, because at least what they're talking about makes sense. It makes sense. And at least they are smart enough. Yeah, you know what? Let me talk about the Asian Manosphere for a minute. At least what they're talking about makes sense. Even though it's bad, at least it makes sense. Even though I disagree with it, even though it's sexist, even though it's disgusting, at least I can sit there and comprehend. No, scratch that. At least I can sit there and comprehend what they're saying, because what they're saying is based upon them being salient about the societal factors what led them to this idea. What y'all do is blame this one woman for all of women's problems. Oh, it's all women's fault because what one female have done. Do you understand? I guess not. All right. I guess you don't understand. Well, it's not my fault. It's not King Pick's fault. It's nobody else in this chat room's fault. It's not Kim or Becky or Keisha or Mariah. It's nobody's fault but the person who should take responsibility and not passing misery to other people, which you are known to do. That's why you like to piggyback off of other big time YouTubers trying to seek a validation and elevation. Elevation and validation and trying to use it as the backs of other grown men shows you don't have a leg to stand on as a grown man. Yes. Yes, I know what I said hurts. And I know you going to sit there and protest against it. Yes, you going to protest against it. You going to sit there and say, well, Big J, you're wrong. No. I'm not wrong. I'm right. I've been right. I've been right about y'all since 2016. Y'all cannot stand on your own 2 feet as a man. Y'all can't stand on your own 2 feet as a woman. Y'all can't. As a woman or as a man, y'all can't stand on your own 2 feet. Because all y'all are professional victims using the internet to cope. It's a coping mechanism. Well, King Picks, you know, I know you mentioned Elliot Roger, and I'll concede to that point. I'll concede to Elliot Roger, right? I'll also concede to the fact of the Korean dude in 2004, I think it's 2004, 2003, who went in Virginia Tech and deleted a lot of those people at Virginia Tech. I could also talk about the Montreal massacre in Montreal in 1989, because that was also an Asian. Well, actually, the person in Montreal, that was an Arab. But anyway, but still, right? But still, point taken. And at least I can concede an argument, unlike some of you guys you talking about facts over feelings and might make that brothers. At least I could do that. You are grown. You're over the age. You're twice the age. I'm gonna guess here. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna make an estimate. You're twice the age of the legal limit to drink beer, to drink alcohol. You're twice the age, the legal age, or around or close to it, the legal age to consume alcohol. And you're still acting the same and speaking the same when you first got on YouTube in 2013. You still the same nigga. No growth. See, at least somebody can come to my channel and see that I have grown. I started at a certain place and it ended up at another. While you still stuck on the same thing, looking for validation from other losers in life. Let me say it again, from other losers in life. And you try to find a brotherhood. And you try to find a sisterhood. I'm talking about you, lady. I'm talking to the lady over there too. Y'all try to find a sisterhood and brotherhood that does not lift you up. Y'all try to find a brotherhood and a sisterhood to blame everybody else for your failing in life. That's why y'all are mad. That's why y'all up here sucking on your teeth. And you women, especially y'all looking for validation too. You need to grow up. It's nobody's fault but your own. That's why you and others, male or female, y'all gonna end up in a house alone, rotting away. And the only time people are going to check for you if they actually miss you. Cats eating you up while you on your recliner, lifeless. Do you understand? See, this ain't no one way argument. I'm talking about to all of you, to both sides. But hey, you want to cry about it? Don't cry to me. Don't cry to Chad. Don't try to Brad or Tyrone. Do not cry to any woman. You need to go to that mirror in your bedroom, that mirror that's in your bathroom, that mirror that's in your car, that the rear view mirror. You might want to talk to that. You might want to gain confidence to talk with that individual. You might want to talk to that. Because a lot of us ain't here for that. Nobody is to blame for this except for you. Do you understand? I know it's hard because a lot of y'all can't have a problem of having a comprehension. Y'all can't comprehend because a lot of y'all are a bunch of Delta Novembers. And what do Delta Novembers do is they come online trying to shame, blame, and explain, trying to SBE themselves into something that's not going to come true. You're not going to get the life that you think you are. Do you understand? See, I don't need to attach myself to other people and say, I need protection from women. I don't need to. You do that. See, I don't need no heroes online. You do that. So it is what it is. And I got another live stream I need to do. I got another live stream I need to do. So I'm gonna get off of here because we, you know what? And since we're on this, about a lot of you no good ass fools online, I'm gonna talk about that woman that y'all ran offline. That some of y'all ran offline. The same mentality. You know, the world does not owe you shit. And you want the world to coddle you. No. The world ain't gonna coddle you niggas. For what? Because you got nothing to offer to everybody else. What's going on, Pierre? Going with you. If you want to find your womanhood, find your manhood, you gotta find that within you. See, some of y'all want to find yourselves. I'm doing okay, Pierre. I'm doing okay. You gotta find your manhood and your womanhood, your personhood within yourself. Coming online to spread misery to younger people, that's not what being a man or being a woman is about. No, you're miserable. You're not honest about yourself. And it shows. Because a lot of y'all are joyless, heartless, and y'all show no human actual human, no, better yet, y'all show no humanity because y'all spend time trying to strip away somebody else's humanity. That's why you hide behind troll accounts. That's why y'all hide behind big time. That's why y'all hide behind the Antons of the world, the Tommies of the world, the Anger Mans of the world, the BJSs of the world. Y'all hide behind these figures because that's where your daddies are at. Oh yes, it is. And I'm gonna say this right now, Pierre. I hope after November, some of this going to have to end. You know. And I'm gonna talk about what they did to old girl and made her run off of YouTube. I'm gonna talk about that uh later on. I might do another live stream on that. You know. Yeah, I'm do another live stream on that. So um You know, case in point, Pure. Jay Prince was on Bomb's channel earlier. I had to jump on the panel on Bombs earlier tonight to talk to Jay Prince. I want to say this, right? Because I'm talking about Jay Prince. Now, Jay Prince have done the same damn shit, the same dumbass shit. And I'm sitting there like, well, I beg, no, I believe it's a combination. I believe it's a combination. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. I'm gonna tell you why on my next live stream. I'm gonna tell you that on my next live stream. But you know, when I was talking to Jay Prince over there, and Jay Prince just started a job, and he berated a woman at his place of employment. I told Jay Prince, what makes you think you won't have that job on Monday? Because he's so this is the problem. He's so much into the red pill philosophy that he was talking that red pill bullshit to women at the place of his employment. Do you see how silly this is? And this is not the first time he done this shit. But people here see the game, see he is part of the problem. He put his whole head in his own ass, not being self-aware, and all he can do is women ain't shit. Who in the hell gonna go to their work, to where they work at, and say women this, women that? You know, the shame, blame, and explain on the job. Oh man, I'm feeling okay, TD. I'm feeling okay. Oh yeah, and TD, I'm going to cook uh Anton. I'm gonna cook Anton again. See, Anton thinks that using his daughter, and I'm glad Sly saw it. I mean, placing a point. Oh, oof, Freddy, oof. No, here is what I mean though, J Prince. You know what, Jay Prince? I'm gonna make you a mod in a minute. I'm gonna make you a mod. Okay, I'm gonna make you a mod. But um, oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna tell you this. Yeah, Jay Prince got hired at this place. I don't know what it is, because I really don't care what it is, right? So he got him on Bomb's channel tonight and said that he got a job. So he's on his third day at his job. Now, listen to what I said. He's on his second or third day at the job. How are you going to berate a woman, cuss a woman out on your second day on the job? How you going to talk about the gender war and cussing a woman out, cussing out black women? Now, mind you, if you go on Bomb's channel, Jay Prince, and I was on the panel. Again, I'm on the panel, and and because with Jay Prince, I had to hit the panel. I had to hit that panel, even though I said I won't go on that panel, go on her show. But I had to hit that panel because Jay Prince over there, right? Because they like to avoid people. Jay Prince like to avoid people like me anyway, right? Just as the trolls who's in my chat room, they won't hit the link that I put forth for them. The people who I just blocked in his chat room wouldn't hit the link, so I blocked them because they have so much to say. But anyway, because they would go back to the big time brothers. But anyway, back, but the thing is, right? And I told him, you got yourself to blame, Jay Prince. You got yourself to blame. You can't blame the black women at your job. You can't blame the white woman who was hanging around with the black women. Because there was a white woman who was in the company of black women. So he cussed out the white woman out. So he berated the white woman while at the same time talking that sexist shit to black women. So I said, nigga. And I said it like that because I can't stand Jay Prince. He's really a detriment. How are you on your second day of work? It had not been a week on the job, and you're acting a fool on the job. You was red pill raging at the job. You're red pill raging on the job, and you had, and this is your, and you only been there for at least a couple days, not even a good week. They probably not even pay him. They might give him what, $50 at most. But this is who y'all support in these on these online spaces because y'all looking for daddies. You men looking for daddies. You women who looking for an escapist adventure. Y'all prop J Prince up, and this nigga got on the job trying to shame, blame, explain to a group of women. Said a lot of sexist shit to women, and then he expect not to get fired next week. You cuss a woman out who might be your superior at the job site. Who does that? So if anybody have a problem, I mean, I said this is two people. This is two people who have a problem with what I say. Those who have a problem. You see, I'm gonna put this out here. See, yeah, those who have a problem with me, um, it's about to get cold, but it's not cold yet. It's not cold yet, Pure. It's about to get cold. You know, but I'm a finish preparing tomorrow. Um, I got I'm working on the plumbing at somebody else's house to get prepared for this cold snap that's coming. Uh, I hate this shit. You know, 3 days of this shit, 4 days of this. Oh man, I don't. Man, I really don't want to. I really don't. I'm not prepared for this. I really don't want to do this. I really. You know what? You know what? I gotta stack up some wood up too. I gotta stack up some wood and some tree limbs and use that for as a fire. I gotta get that. I gotta get that on board. I'm gonna buy me some lighter fluid as well, and a couple lighters. I gotta buy some of those too. I hope it doesn't get cold here. I just planted my fruit trees this year. They need at least 2 3 years of root growth. Well, Pierre, pour in some water on make sure those trees are well watered. You know, make sure they're well watered so so the trees. We about to get snow. We might get get snow on Saturday. Well, actually, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. So Friday is gonna be the bad. Friday the weather's gonna be bad on Friday. What's going on, Stanley? What's going on with you? So let me say it like this, right? Now, this goes back to the person here. You know, I said up here, listen, it's right there for you. So I don't want to hear nothing about Big J's a coward. I don't want to hear nothing about Big J this, Big J's that. I don't want to hear none of that. So anyway, you know what, Stanley? I think I think me, you, MOT, and the Black Brain Trust. I think we should have more live streams together. You know, I think we should do more live streams together. So, but anyway, I'm gonna jump over here. I might be live later on. I'm not sure yet. I might be later on, but I'm gonna go. Uh, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah. Especially in this, since I see Mike V up in here in the morning. Since Mike V is the creator of the Black Brain Trust. Uh, I would like to see all of us, you know, because I think that we need to go deeper into um the social problems and the social and political problems that is rising, you know. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, y'all be easy and um I'll see y'all next time. And I'm about to go off here, and I'm going to do some housekeeping. Yes, I'm about to do me some housekeeping here in a minute. So yeah. So see y'all next time. And Freddy, I will make you a mod because you lost your first channel. I'm gonna make you a mod. All right, I'm gonna make you a mod. So let me get off of here. So anyway, hold on. I'm gonna do some house cleaning here in a minute. So hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me add, cut, and paste. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do me some house cleaning here in a minute. So. And I might do a live stream tomorrow afternoon. I might get off a day of work um to do a live stream, but who knows? I'm gonna see how this thing work out. Hopefully the weather is not as bad, so I can carry on with what I want to do. Oh, yes. I'm gonna cut and paste you Freddy, and make you a mod after this. Okay, I'll make you mod after this because you was a loyal supporter on my channel, so I'll make you a mod again. Ted Cruz has left Texas again, y'all. Even though we're about to get the worst weather since 2021, Ted Cruz left the state. Do y'all know where Ted Cruz went to? To the Caribbean. No, is it the Caribbean? Well, somewhere where it's hot. Somewhere where it's hot. Uh, uh, but there's no need to rush. Take your time. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Don't worry, Fred. Don't worry, Fred. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. You know what? We might talk about that tomorrow as well, Stanley. So tomorrow morning when I have time. So if I have time, because I'm going to be busy, you know. So I'm gonna hurry up, do what I need to do, and hopefully, right. So honestly, so basically, ironically, Cruz is on a cruise. Yes, Ted Cruz has left the state when people about to get their electricity cut off again because we did not fix the grid, and a lot of people died behind that. So anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for showing up, and I'll see y'all next time. So wait a minute, let me go ahead. Yeah, yes, Pierre. How convenient. So I'll be live. Hopefully, I'll be live. I can't promise y'all that because I got to change my oil. I gotta uh put all this wood. Hold on. I'm gonna get all this wood together. All of that. I got to stack all this wood and everything together. And wrap this up for the cold weather that is coming. So yeah. Yeah, and yes, I'm gonna make hold on. I'll find Fred, add moderator. Yeah, there you go. There you go. He's a moderator now. Yay! And let me do this real quick. Go to channel. Okay, let me go to this other channel. Go to channel on this one. You know what, Stanley? You kind of missed out on RBR. You missed out on RBR. You missed out on RBR. How convenient. Somebody joined YouTube on January 7th, 2006. What should I do to this person who just joined on January 7th, 2026? This other person, troll, just joined on November 8th, 2023. What do you think I should do to these two trolls? I'll put the, I'm gonna save that. Let me save that. Yeah. Let me save that. No, she got central air. She got central air. She used to got a wood stove, but she got central air. Yeah, block, yeah. Somebody's about to get blocked. They about to get blocked for not hitting the link. You about to get blocked for not hitting the link because y'all can't do it toe to toe with me one-on-one. So anyway, yeah. So I'll see y'all next time, and I'll see y'all later, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.